Christians will be killed in Kogi, in Edo, in Kogi, in Ekiti, and some other states as terrorists notify this state and their community. As you are watching this video, I will show you the police report concerning this very, very disheartened threat by this insurgents that has taken over mostly over Nigeria. If today is your first time of watching my video, kindly subscribe to this channel, on your notifications, share this video. If you know anyone in this state, in Kogi State, from the middle belt where I came from, state like Ekiti, state like, most of these places that they have threatened, sending that they are coming for the Christians. And that's why we say Nnamdi Kanu will remain a hero, that so many of us will believe that he saw this battle, he saw the plans of these people ahead. He was speaking, he was the only voice in the wilderness shouting about these people agenda, what they want to achieve in Nigeria. But unfortunately, that our government did not pay attention there to it. And the Buhari felt that, oh, because he's an Igbo man, he should be hold captive because he's saying the truth. Don't forget that before 2015, the only insecurity we were battling with was Boko Haram. Yes, Boko Haram, which the former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan did every of his possible best to make sure he ended the Boko Haram. But this northerner, who felt that they are doing Jonathan, who felt they did everything by sponsoring the Boko Haram to bring down the government of Jonathan, to the extent that they orchestrated the arrest or the kidnap of the Chibok guest, and say, oh, the government of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is too weak, it cannot secure the security of Nigeria. But today, we are seeing it. If you think, oh, I'm exaggerating, why do I say the governor just yesterday, the day before yesterday, a governor of Borno State has come and cried that politicians are among of these people, security agents among of these people who are giving information to this Boko Haram. Right now, you look and see the Boko Haram have conquered the state of Borno State. Yes, of course, this issue of Boko Haram is a minor case that will have been settled by now, if not because, oh, the North, they use it as a way of playing politics. But today it's hurting on everyone, because I speak to you today, go to the North, their farmers can no longer go to the farm. These criminal elements, they now demand huge of money from the farmers in the North before they can access into their farm. And you can see now, a lot of them now, they are breaking into different group. Yes, they are going into group. They now say, oh, Nigeria cannot even stop Boko Haram. You can see bandit came, Fulani headers. They also start their own. Different groups are starting their own. And we are saying this is very, very dangerous to Nigeria. And I keep saying it on this channel. If you are a follower of this channel, or you watch my video up to this very moment, please share that Buhari need to question to answer. Buhari need to be answer. If you were to be only ignore economy that Buhari, under Buhari, go wildly, wizardly or wildly, we would have even complained. But in terms of insecurity, Buhari should be able to explain to Nigeria how come Nigeria's insecurity become worse under his tenure. These Fulani herdsmen that see their Musa are crying every day. Oh, see their Musa, oh, see their Musa every day. He come on there. The north border is too porous. How did these Fulani men, how are they coming? Don't we have a security agents in the border over the north that scrutinize how people are coming in or not? If you are saying it is only north that their border is porous, the southeast border is not porous. The southwest border here is not porous. And that's why we are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to stand up and do the needful. Even as much we are complaining that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not doing up expectation. Forget whether this article that is warming up we want to take over. None of them can bring the change to us we need. All we need is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should summon courage and restructure this country for good. Whether Obi become the president of Nigeria, Atiku become the president of Nigeria, it does not stop anything. All we need to do is to restructure this country or divide this country, let everybody go. Everybody go on their own separate way. Then we start. As we speak now, the foundation of this country have been destroyed, have been battered. Abi Baje, Abi Yamutu have Jogo. So we need to tell ourselves the truth that it is high time for we to bury our egos, for we to say, oh, it is not my time, they will destroy, or it's not my this thing, they will do this thing. Let's do the needful, for crying out loud. Many people are going down on a daily basis. The economy is in shambles. Everything is in shambles. Nothing is working. And we keep saying all is well. All is no longer well. Nigerians can no longer travel from Lagos to Abuja on road. We can no longer travel from here to Benin. What is happening?
51 Christians were slaughtered in Nigeria on Palm Sunday. In part, I think the reason that we're not really talking about it, why this doesn't make the news, in part because the media don't care about Christians, but in part because this happens regularly in Nigeria and other places in Africa. But 51 Christians slaughtered on the first day of Holy Week, Palm Sunday. It leads into Holy Week, which concludes with Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Easter Sunday. What a way to start. Islamist Fulani militias attacked 2 Christian villages in Plateau State, killing at least 51 people. The assault on Ziki village in Bassa County left homes burned, entire families slaughtered, reportedly, including women and children. Christians are the most persecuted religious group in the world, period, bar none. And Christians are the group that receive the least sympathy, period, full stop. So when we're focusing on the plight of all these different groups, racial, religious, I think that's fine. Some people say we should have no sympathy for innocent Muslims who are the victims of war. I have sympathy for those people. Some people say we should have no sympathy for Jewish students on Harvard's campus who are being harassed. I think we should definitely have sympathy for those people. We should protect those people when we can within our own country. Certainly we should protect them. And we should have sympathy for Christians, the most persecuted religious group in the world. And we should, in a prudential way, from American national policy, seek to protect them even beyond our own borders. We should seek to do things that will help them. We're a Christian country. We are part of, one might say the pinnacle of, Christian civilization. This doesn't even make the news. Not.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be with President Buhari of Nigeria. We have many things that we do together, as you know, probably especially on terrorism and terrorism related. We also have a very big trade deal that we're working on for military equipment, helicopters, and the like. Mr. President, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very good.
I thank Mr. President very much for inviting me. It's a great honor. I'm very grateful for it.
Just imagine that they are threatening to come for Christians. Who are these people? They know it. They know them. They know them. When we say that these people, the agenda, when Nnamdi Kanu, the most wisest, intelligent man I've ever seen in my lifetime, when he was saying that, oh, these people have an agenda to Islamize this country, to take over this country. Some people felt, oh, because he's fighting for the agitations, he wants his people to go. Excuse me, if Nigeria cannot work, why can't we divide, let everybody go? I keep saying it on this channel, on this my platform. Nobody is Nigerian. It is in the public domain. Jonathan have always said it before. If you think anybody is Nigeria who is claiming to be a Nigeria, what is the meaning of Nigeria in the Hausa? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? If you cannot tell me the meaning of Nigeria in these 3 ethnic group, major ethnic group we have in Nigeria, Wazobia, then forget about it. Nobody is Nigeria. This Britain just brought us together. Okay? They just brought us together in order to keep making us. And that's why you can see the revolution that is hitting Africa right now. It's no longer a joke. It's no longer a joke. These people have made us be helpless. A country that is blessed with natural resources, we are blessed with everything that you can think about. Mineral resources, oil, name them, gold. It's in Nigeria, it's in Africa. Why are we suffering? Why is our people migrating to Europe? All our professionals now, they are in Europe. Go to Europe now, the best doctor they will bring to treat you are Africans. are Nigerians. These people supposed to be the one coming to Nigeria to seek for greener pasture, to seek for good hair. But rather, we allow these people to use religion. We allow these people to brainwash these our old takers. People like Gowon. That's why today we are not bothered, we are not care which any platform you are making Africa to be great. In as much you are doing the possible to elevate Africa from this poverty, in as much you are doing your possible best to set Africa free from this slavery that these people have put us, direct or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly. That's why you can see Africa now the way they are happy of this new revolution that is going on in Africa, of this military. Not that we are happy that military are coming back, but since the democracy is failing on a daily basis, tell me any Africa in any African country that are doing well under democracy. I've said in time without number, these people have hide under democracy to enslave Africans. Now, if you go to football now, you see what Mourinho is saying. Mourinho is telling Africa now, Europe now, FIFA now, stop allowing this Europe country to nationalize Africa players in their country. This is the reasoning. This is the reason why it's getting is difficult for Africans to win World Cup. Because the best players of Africa, these guys, we talk about France, Spain, England, Italy, name the rest of them. They have nationalized Africa players. They are the ones that are doing the damage for them, using them to shine. So we need to talk to ourselves. We need to say, oh, this thing must stop. These shenanigans characters, this attitude must stop. It must stop. We need to tell ourselves the truth. It must stop. It must stop. DSS has finally denied that they are not the one that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. If today is your first time of watching my video, coming across my video, kindly subscribe to this channel on your notifications and share this video. Share it massively because sometimes when we talk, oh boy, keep your mouth shut, your mouth is smelling, your mouth is doing this, your mouth da. I have said it time without number, without fear of anybody. Former President Buhari need to be tried in the court of Nigeria because Buhari and his boys have committed a lot of atrocity that he cannot go scot-free. Ignoring Buhari not to be tried and try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an error in the eyes of the world. Yes, of course. Buhari intentionally instructed his Fulani brother to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya with the collaborations of Malami, who is the AGF. And that's why I'm coming here to tell Nigerians, Biafrans all over the world, that yes, of course, don't be surprised that these DSS are denying of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu how he was being brought to Nigeria. Yes, of course. Oh, many of you will come on me and say, oh, the women keep your mouth shut. It's the same institutions and blah, blah, blah. Let's be realistic. Once this boss of DCSS has come out, I told Nigeria, and that Nigerian security have failed the country, that they can no longer guarantee the security of the masses. As such, we should rise up and protect ourselves. If you judge this new DSS with this statement, you agree with me that to a large extent, this atrocity that has been committed to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is never his fault. Yes, of course. If it were to be the Fulani DSS that Buhari intentionally placed there to take his instructions, he will not come out and tell Nigerians to stand up and defend yourself. Don't forget, part of the evidence that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal team now are using to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are word of this DSS, this new DSS boss, who came out and told Nigeria, rise up and defend yourself. Don't wait until these Fulani men who are ready to take over Nigeria by all means, who are ready to possess people land. You can see the atrocity they are committing in Benue, in Plateau. Come, they will chase community, they will take over the land. Yet the governor of Plateau State, oh, they are foreigners from Mali. They are coming to chase his people away. You will hear the CDS Musa, the chief of army force in Nigeria, will come out. Oh, the border of the north is too porous. These guys are coming from this different angle, different and that, to come and cause atrocity in Nigeria. Yes. I don't blame the DSS as much of holding Nnamdi Kanu for this long period of time. They are France all over the world. Blame the governors of the Southeast. Blame the leaders of the Southeast who allow Buhari to take this atrocity and they keep quiet. They never talk. What will you have expect somebody like Hope Uzodinma, who was intentionally be planted in Imo State to carry out their instructions? Because up to today, the Supreme Court have not still explained to Nigeria. How will I explain it to my children when they are asking me why is the Supreme Court is partial in their judgment? Somebody who took 4 positions will later bring back to become number 1 of a state. Now, do you now think that this kind of person will now have the audacity to challenge Buhari then? And say, oh, Buhari, the way you kidnap our sons, Nnamdi Kanu from care is unlawful. Nnamdi Kanu should be released. The question that everyone who is criticizing against Biafra, who is going after Samuel Ekpa now, who makes Samuel Ekpa relevant? It is the governor of the Southeast that makes Samuel Ekpa relevant. There is not anybody will tell me. Yes, today Samuel Ekpa here, Samuel Ekpa there, Samuel Ekpa. The governor of the Southeast makes Samuel Ekpa relevant. And that's why you can see the Biafran in the Southeast, they believe more Samuel Ekpa than the governors. Oh, some of you come here, what are you saying? How can you say they believe the Biafran believe the Samuel Ekpa more than the sitting governors of the state? Or there, before you ask me this question, ask yourself, where were the governor of the Southeast when Samuel Ekpa declares it at all every Monday in the Southeast? Could they stop it? As I speak to you, there is no school on Monday in the Southeast. Banks are not opening. Nothing is going on in the Southeast. Why? Because the governor refused to do their primary duty by telling Buhari then how Buhari kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu was unlawful. They keep mute because of their selfish interest. And a man from a far country from Finland and stand up and say, oh, since the governor of the land, you people cannot obey the laws that is governing Nigeria, that say, the court say release Nnamdi Kanu, you people refuse to do the needful. He declares it at home on Monday. And you can say, oh, many people say it's because of the fear. If they come out, they will fight people, they will do that. All these are stories. I watched the last time Soludo came on the national television. Oh, don't mind this agitator, they are using to raise funds. Samuel Ekpa is using to raise funds. This one is using to raise funds. But if you are doing the needful as a sitting governor of a state, the primary responsibility of every governor in Nigeria is to protect life and property. But reverse is the case. What we see today is the after. They have not even finished the first tenure, which most of them maneuver themselves on the people. Or they planted them by the Fulani Janjaweeds, planted them by these forces who feed the whole Nigeria. They are seeking for another tenure. Now, we are waiting for Justice Omotosho to do the needful. Don't forget that I keep saying it. The judgment of Nnamdi Kanu will determine the unity or no unity. As I speak to you, the unity is far more gone, because that's why I'm laughing at this collaboration. Oh, Peter Obi should go on the BFI article. I accept it because of a truth. You will say the Igbos have relaxed a little bit. After all, Obi is not fighting for Biafra. Obi have never come out one day and tell you that he needs Biafra. Obi was the one that used his time to kill Masop then in Anambra. So even Obi become president today or vice president does not stop Biafra agitations. Obi will even go more harder on Biafrans than this what we are seeing. But the fact remains that it is high time the Igbos who feel they are still in Nigeria, they should also stand up and play this politics. What do I mean? That they should stand up and play the politics. For them that believe in this Nigeria, they stay in Nigeria. If you look at it, Igbos have been sidelined over the years. Since 1967, Biafra have gone, the Biafra war. But Yakubu Gowon, who came from my regions, allowed the British to brainwash his brain. He allowed the British to manipulate his brain by forcing Biafra back. And they told Biafra then that no victor, no vanquish. That A should come, let's form our Nigeria. But the question you will ask yourself, since the Igbos came after the Biafra war, what is the benefit of the Igbos in Nigeria? No. One will assume that, oh, if you want the Igbos need to come, let's form alliance with Nigeria. After Obasanjo became the first president of democracy 8 years in Nigeria, as a Yoruba man, the southwest region. Now, power moved to the north, which he brought Yaradua to us. Head could not allow Yaradua to finish his tenure. He brought Jonathan was vice, and so Jonathan completed his tenure and used another 4 years. They went back and bring the north, which is Buhari, which I call Fulani president who have destroyed this country beyond reasonable repair today. Now, after Buhari disastrous 8 years, power is now coming back to the south. I think in a nutshell that Igbo will have been allowed to heal their wounds of what they faced during Biafra war. A situation whereby the APC and the PTP, they will mandate for their candidate to come from the southeast. But somebody came from nowhere and said, Emi Loko, it is my turn. And what happened? It is my turn. He grabbed the power whether by force or by crook. And today is the president of Nigeria. Now, to you that is saying, oh, Obi, don't go and do vice. Obi, don't betray the South. How has the South helped us in this government? The reason why many people vote for Obi or Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023 was because we want the power to come down to the South. Because Buhari showed us that Fulani holds the country. Where Fulani move from one region to another, they buy people, they do all sorts kind of things. Police can no longer arrest them. If they arrest them within a twinkling of an eye, they will call will come from above, they will release them. They were busy coming from all different parts of Africa countries to come and sojourn in Nigeria, to take over Nigeria. Now we feel that bringing Southern president will at least solve